Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Desmond Sharp here with another video today, and as you can see, today we are finna put the Atlanta Hawks and Dallas Mavericks super team in a couple of challenges. First, they're gonna go up against the all-time best teams in NBA history. So basically, for example, like the all-time Cavaliers, the all-time Celtics, the all-time Sixers, and much, much more. Same thing for Dallas. They're gonna either go against the all-time Lakers, all-time Warriors, all-time Rockets, and much, much more from the West. So we gonna see how this goes. We even added the all-time Hawks and all-time Mavs into this to make it more interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the regular season so we can show you guys the rosters. Alright, so the NBA season is here and we finna show you the rosters. First for the all-time Sixers, you see Allen Iverson, Malone, Dr. J, Wilt Chamberlain, Bucks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Big O, Oscar Robertson, Giannis, all-time Bulls, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Cavs, LeBron, Larry Bird for the Celtics, and Clippers, Chris Paul, Grizzlies, Marc Gasol, Pau Gasol, all-time Hawks with Pitt, Dominique Wilkins, Miami Heat with LeBron, D-Wade, Alonzo Mourning, Hornets with Eddie Jones, Jazz, John Stockton, Oscar Robertson for the all-time Kings, Walt Frazier for the all-time Knicks, all-time Lakers, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic with Penny Hardaway, all-time Mavs with Dirk Nowitzki, Julius Erving for the all-time Nets, David Thompson for the all-time Nuggets, Paul George, all-time Pacers, Pelicans, Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, Kawhi Leonard, all-time Raptors, Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon, James Harden, Spurs, Suns, Steve Nash, Thunder, Kevin Durant, Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook, Ray Allen, Paul George, and James Harden, of course, is on the team as well. Kevin Garnett, all-time Timberwolves, Blazers, Clyde Drexler, all-time Warriors with Wilt Chamberlain, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Washington with Elvin Hayes, John Wall, Bradley Beal, Atlanta Hawks super team with D Sharp, Jordan Sharp, Josh Levine, DJ Sharp, Desmond Adrian, and the Dallas Mavericks super team with R.J. Rollins, Brett McDonald, Ryan Griffin, R.J. Griffin, and Kennedy James. So this is about to be a fun simulation. So we are going to simulate the regular season. So we will see you guys in the playoffs. Let's go. So the season has come to an end, and the MVP goes to Kennedy James of the Dallas Mavericks super team. What a performance by him. And the rookie of the year is Kennedy James as well. Sixth man of the year is R.J. Rollins from the Dallas Mavericks super team. Defensive player of the year is Desmond Adrian of the Atlanta Hawks super team. Wow. So we actually have some changes this time. Most improved is Desmond Adrian as well. And coach of the year, of course, is Lloyd Pierce of the Atlanta Hawks. And as you take a look at the all NBA stats from everybody, so you'll see what's been going on. So here are the NBA playoffs, and we're gonna take a look at the standings for everybody. First for the East, we got the Hawks #1, Celtics, Knicks, Sixers. All-time Hawks made it? Wow. So Dominique Wilkins and the guys get a chance at the playoffs. But they got to go against the all-time 76ers in the first round. Meanwhile, the Bucks are #6 right now. And the Wizards #7. And the Cavaliers, they made it to the playoffs at #8. So, now for the West, we got the Mavericks #1, Lakers 2, Rockets, Jazz, Warriors, Kings, Blazers, and Suns. So the all-time Suns actually made it. Timberwolves didn't make it. They were a game out. So so those are the teams that made it to the playoffs this time. So make your predictions right now on who do you think is gonna advance to the NBA Finals. Cause we are finna get into this playoff simulation. Let's go. So guys, go ahead and get your brooms ready. Cause we've already got a sweep in the first round. And it is coming from the Atlanta Hawks super team. They're gonna sweep the all-time Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and the guys. They're gonna get it done, winning by 10 points. Oh, and Williams King, look at that. Just getting the steal. Just getting the steal at the end. So the Atlanta Hawks super team are the first team to move to the second round. They'll either take on the all-time 76ers or the all-time Atlanta Hawks. Now imagine if they took on the all-time Hawks. What a series that would be though. But the Hawks move on in 4. So, go ahead and keep your brooms out, because we've got a second sweep in the first round. This time it's from the Dallas Mavericks super team. They're going to sweep the all-time Phoenix Suns. They're going to easily take it, because the Phoenix Suns were no match for them. So, the Dallas Mavericks super team are the second team to move on, winning 149 to 109 here in Game 4, and they advance to round 2. In Boston, it is a 3-point game in Game 5. Celtics are leading the series. They're trying to close it out, but the Wizards are trying to force a game number 6. Kelsey with the ball. Gives it to Paris. Back to Kelsey. What is he going to do? Behind the back with 60 seconds. Gives it to Larry Bird. Larry Bird, spin move. Gives it to Kelsey. 3. It's off. Russell with the rebound. Back to Paris. Gives it to Larry Bird with 4. With 3. Kelsey to tie it. It's off. And the Wizards force 6. So we'll be back in Washington for that one. But the Wizards win by a thriller. 125 to 122. In Los Angeles, it looks like the all-time Lakers, they're going to get the series done winning in 5. So this is going to wrap it up. They're just going to hold the ball here. They're going to win by 9, 119 to 110. So Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, they're going to all advance to the second round of action, winning in 5. And look at Shaquille O'Neal, gets double teamed. Oh, he got blocked by Aldridge, but it's over. The Lakers move on to round 2, winning 4-1 over the Blazers. So, in State Farm Arena in Atlanta, the all-time Hawks, it looks like they're about to get it done. But I think the Sixers got to foul them. They've got to foul them, because they're trailing by just 4. But the all-time Hawks are going to get it done. Who expected this to happen? The Atlanta Hawks, the all-time Hawks, are going to get it done against the 76ers. So Dominique Wilkins, Bob Pettit, and the Mutombo, they're going to get it done, beating Allen Iverson, Dr. J, and the 76ers. And they move on to round 2. They'll take on the Atlanta Hawks super team. Who expected this to happen right now? But the Hawks move on. So the next team to move on was the all-time Houston Rockets, destroying the all-time Kings in Game 6, 147 to 126. So Houston is going to move on to the second round to take on the all-time Los Angeles Lakers. What a series that would be. So James Harden, Hakeem Olajuwon, Chris Paul, and the guys are going to advance, beating the Kings. In the Chase Center, the Warriors are 1 win away from winning the series. They're up by 4 with 51 seconds. Robinson with the ball, gets double teamed. Ayton gives it. Robinson. Peyton gives it to Boozer. Robinson gives it to Malone. Malone in the post. It's good. With 36 seconds. Timeout Warriors. Steph Curry and the guys are trying to move on. If they do move on, they'll take on the Dallas Mavericks super team because they're waiting. They're waiting on one of these teams. So the player of the game is Wilt Chamberlain, putting up 19 points in this game. So 36 seconds. Warriors with the ball. Curry with it. What is he going to do with it? He's going to give it to Klay Thompson. And he gets fouled. Karl Malone, what are you doing? Why would you foul? Klay Thompson is a good free throw shooter, so you know he's not going to miss none of his free throws. So he nails the first one. This one to make it a 4-point game. He's got it. Timeout Jazz. Wow. Why would Karl Malone foul there? I don't get it. 28 seconds, and the Jazz need a quick bucket here. They need a bucket. They need to score. Who is he gonna give it to? Thompson guarding him. What is he gonna do with it? He's gonna miss the shot. Rebound by Wilt Chamberlain, and that should do it. And you know good and well Curry's not gonna miss these free throws. You know he's not gonna miss it. He is a good free throw shooter. So now the Warriors are up 6. No timeouts for Utah, so that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for him. So the Golden State Warriors are gonna win the series. And what? Oh, he made the 3. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. So the Jazz are gonna foul one more time. I really thought the Warriors were going to steal it, but Curry's not going to miss these free throws because he is a good free throw shooter. So he nails the first one to get it to a 4-point game. This one to get it to a 5-point game. It's good. So 111 to 106. Jazz need a quick shot. Stockton 3. No good. And that's going to do it. The Warriors move on to round 2. And they'll take on the Dallas Mavericks super team. What a series that would be. Warriors versus Mavs in the second round. So in Washington, after the Celtics lost game 5, they're going to win. They're going to take the series in 6, beating the Washington Wizards. The Wizards had a good run, winning 2 straight games, but the Celtics just did not want them to stay alive any longer. They did not want to go to Game 7, because if they would have went to Game 7, they would have lost. But the Celtics are going to move on to the second round, winning in Game 6, 129 to 115. They'll either take on the all-time Knicks or the all-time Bucks. That series is going to 7. So the only Game 7 in round 1 featuring the Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to upset the New York Knicks. So the 6 seed beating the 3 seed in 7. So Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robertson, they're going to move on to the second round, beating Wilt Frazier, Carmelo Anthony, and the Knicks in 7. They'll take on the all-time Celtics in round 2. Alright, so now we have our second round matchups. What a first round we've had so far. But we got our second round matchups. We got the Dallas Mavericks super team versus the all-time Warriors. The all-time Lakers versus the all-time Rockets. The Atlanta Hawks super team versus the all-time Atlanta Hawks. And the all-time Celtics versus the all-time Milwaukee Bucks. So, who's gonna advance to the conference finals? Let's find out right now. So the first team to move on, it was no sweeps in round 1. It was no sweeps in round 2. The Dallas Mavericks are the first team to move on to the conference finals. So they'll either take on the all-time Lakers or the all-time Houston Rockets. So the all-time Warriors fall here to the Mavs in 5. In Atlanta, as you can see, as I said, there were no sweeps in round 2. The Atlanta Hawks super team, they're going to take out the all-time Atlanta Hawks, winning in 5 games. So Dominique Wilkins is going to fall here. Mutombo is going to fall here. Bob Pettit is going to fall to the Atlanta Hawks super team. So the Atlanta Hawks super team are going to move on to the conference finals. to either take on the all-time Celtics or the all-time Bucks. Well, the Atlanta Hawks super team really wants the all-time Celtics. We'll find out. So the next team to win and move on, it's going to be the all-time Los Angeles Lakers. They're going to take out the all-time Houston Rockets in 6 games. So Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Lakers move on to the conference finals to take on the Dallas Mavericks super team. What is going on in this series right now? The Lakers move on to the conference finals. Game number 7, Celtics and Bucks. Winner moves on to take on the Atlanta Hawks super team. McHale missed it. Rebound Cohen's, and he slams it in with 43 seconds. Bucks are looking to upset the number 2 seed Boston Celtics. Oscar Robertson with it. Turns it over. Here comes Boston. Cowsey with it. Gives it to McHale and he slams it in. Boston up by 5. Johnson with the ball. And a timeout called by Milwaukee. Unbelievable. Wow. It was just a 1-point game. Now it's increasing. Now it's a 5-point lead for the Celtics. Wow. Unbelievable. So 5-point lead. Giannis trying to take it out. Who is he going to give it to? He's going to give it to Johnson. Gives it to Kareem. He missed the layup. Oh my goodness. Kareem just missed the easiest layup he would have made. Wow. Unbelievable. So the first free throw is made. And the second one is made as well. So 7-point game. So it looks like the all-time Celtics are going to survive. Oh, what a block by Bill Russell. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it. The all-time Boston Celtics win the series in 7. And they advance to the conference finals to take on no one other than the Atlanta Hawks super team. What a series that would be in the conference finals. Wow. What a game. What a series. Alright, so we now have our conference finals. We have the Dallas Mavericks super team versus the all-time Lakers. And we've got the Atlanta Hawks super team versus the all-time Boston Celtics. These are the 2 matchups that everybody been waiting to see if the all-time teams can get it done. Let's find out who's advancing to the NBA Finals. So, in Atlanta, the Atlanta Hawks super team, they have only lost 1 game in this series, and they're going to get it done. They're going to advance to the NBA Finals, winning in 5 games, defeating the all-time Boston Celtics. So Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen are going to fall here. So D Sharp, Josh Levine, Jordan Sharp, Josh Williams King, Desmond Adrian, DJ Sharp, Sean Harris, Cameron Baker, Wes Montgomery, and the Hawks. They're going to advance to the NBA Finals, winning in 5 games. So the Atlanta Hawks are your Eastern Conference champions. They'll either take on the Dallas Mavericks or the all-time Lakers. So in Game 7, the Dallas Mavericks super team are going to take out the all-time Los Angeles Lakers. But what a series this was. But the Lakers are gonna lose to the Dallas Mavericks super team. It was a good series, however. And look at this. A jump ball with 14 seconds. But it's going to be all but over here. So Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, and the guys are going to fall here. So R.J. Rollins, Joshua Allen, Kennedy James, R.J. Griffin, Ryan Griffin, Devin Garnett. They're going to advance to the NBA Finals as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets 1 more basket. But that's going to do it. The Dallas Mavericks super team advanced to the NBA Finals, winning in 7. What a series between these two teams. But the Mavericks move on to the NBA Finals, winning in 7. They are the Western Conference champions. Alright, so now we are here at the NBA Finals. The Atlanta Hawks and the Dallas Mavericks fought their way here. So the Hawks got here by beating the Cavs in 4, beating the all-time Hawks in 5, and beating the all-time Celtics in 5. The Mavs got here by beating the Suns in 4, beating the all-time Warriors in 5, and beating the all-time Lakers in 7. But that matchup between the Mavericks and Lakers, that series was pretty good. So now we have our NBA Finals. We're gonna go one game at a time to see who takes the NBA Finals. So we're gonna head to Atlanta for Game 1. So let's go. So in Game 1, as you can see, the Atlanta Hawks are gonna get it done. They're gonna take Game 1 at home. So they was not joking around when they got to these NBA Finals. So they're gonna get it done, winning 159 to 138 here in Game 1. So they're gonna take a 1-0 series lead. The Mavericks need to bounce back in Game 2, or will the Hawks take a 2-0 lead heading back to Dallas? We'll find out. But the Hawks take Game 1 at home, 159 to 138. That's it. The Atlanta Hawks take Game 1. What a dominating performance in Game 1. Game 2 is coming up next. In Game 2, the Hawks are going to take it as well. I don't know what's up with the Dallas Mavericks. They have lost 2 games in a row. And now they have to go back home for Game 3 to try to get back in the series. But the Atlanta Hawks take a commanding 2-0 lead, heading back to Dallas for Game 3. They're going to decimate them in Game 2 as well. I don't even know what's the problem here. Ryan Griffin gets rejected, but the game's over. The Atlanta Hawks take a 2-0 lead, heading to Dallas. Wow. You have got to be kidding me right now. 2-0 lead for the Hawks. Game number 3. The Atlanta Hawks are about to take a 3-0 lead. Who expected them to take a 3-0 lead? Deshaun Stoudemire at the line for 3 free throws. Because the Hawks are going to take a 3-0 lead. Winning 157 to 142. The Mavericks are on their heels. They're down 3-0. Nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. We're going to see what happens in Game 4 in Dallas. So, it's going to be a sweep for the Hawks. They're going to sweep the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. Who expected this to happen? So, the Atlanta Hawks will be your champions in this simulation. So, Dallas Mavericks fans, I don't know what to say. They have gotten beat 4 times in this NBA Finals. So the Mavericks are going to fall here. And the Atlanta Hawks are your champions in this simulation. What a performance in these finals for the Hawks. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what just went down. The Atlanta Hawks just swept the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. Who expected this to happen? I don't get it. See, the Dallas Mavericks fans are pissed. They can't believe it. Because I thought this series was going to go to 5, 6, or 7 games. But this game only went to 4. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The MVP is Desmond Adrian. So, guys, if you enjoyed this simulation, make sure to hit that like button. And we'll see you guys in the next video as we celebrate the Hawks as they win the NBA Finals trophy, winning in a sweep over the Dallas Mavericks. What a playoff simulation. Hawks win the championship.